Hey everybody, it's the Monday video series for YouTube, and I have made a commitment to do a video every Monday, and I just have to tell you that some days it's a little harder to get that video out. Some of you know I just got back from Florida on last Monday, a week ago today, and you know, just trying to get things done. I had a root canal this morning, so I should have had the video prepped for last week, but I was crazy busy trying to get everything done, so sometimes it doesn't happen, but I have made that commitment, so here I am in my car, unedited. But I wanted to talk today just a little quick second about, I know a lot of my comrades, a lot of my peers, you know, in their 50s and 60s or so are thinking about retirement. And a lot of times that involves thinking about going somewhere where the weather is warmer and the tax situation might be a little bit more friendly than upstate New York. So one of the things that I run into that's a conflict sometimes with couples, or people say to me, hey, I don't want to move away because I'm really involved with my grandchildren, or I'm really involved with my kids, or, you know, they just really enjoy going to baseball games, basketball games, hanging out with the grandkids. Maybe they have grandkids across the country, but they still feel like they have a home base here. So how do you do that retirement move where you actually move to a different state, maybe a warmer state, maybe a more tax-friendly state, maybe a combination of both, but still keep a foot in New York? So I think there's a million great ideas. Well, probably not a million, but there's a lot of good ideas. And with the advent of Airbnb, which has probably been around now for a good 10 years or so, there are so many possibilities and so many things that you can do. And not only is it good for you to be able to maintain that foothold in New York State and a place to come, but it's also a great income producer. So if you are willing, there are many things that you could do. You could buy a 2-family in one of the towns around here that has a lot of 2-family inventory. I'm thinking, you know, a nice area of Rensselaer, the east side of Troy, and you could rent out the downstairs but keep the upstairs apartment so that you could come here for the holidays. You could come and spend a couple months in the summer and be able to hit up all those grandchildren events that you want to see. You could do something like that where you might even have a studio apartment. There is a fantastic Airbnb that I've looked at before in downtown Troy. It's small, it's a little studio, and they rent it out. They get a great rate on it. And obviously the owner of that Airbnb can use it anytime they want too. And they can reserve those things up to date, you know, or in advance of they're coming to town. How cool would it be to have a little studio apartment in downtown Troy that you could come and visit anytime, plus earn a fantastic income out of? So, and the other thing is that maybe you don't want to manage something like this, and I get that. It is a lot of management. We have a place on the Cape, and I manage that in addition to my real estate business. And you know, it can be challenging, especially at the busy time of the year. But you can pay a manager to do that for you. You can pay a property manager to do that for you. What about buying a little piece of land and putting a tiny house on it, like an off-the-grid tiny house, or just having that land and having your RV there? So there's just so many cool ideas, and I would love to talk with you about them. If you are thinking about selling your home here in upstate New York, in the Albany, Tri-City area, Tri-City, I'm dating myself, capital region, Albany, Saratoga, Schenectady, Troy area, and you want to do something like this, talk to me. I'd love to brainstorm with you and get some good ideas out there. I think it's just such a great opportunity and such a good idea. Why not earn some money and have a place to stay and visit the family? It's a great idea. Anyway, that's me. I'm Cindy McMahon. I'm with Hunt Real Estate. You probably won't see my thing float across the bottom right now, but it's right there on my page. You can reach me at 518-496-1299. You can visit my website at gotcindy.com for a contact form if you want to send me an email. Love to chat with you. Take care. Have an awesome week. Take care. Bye-bye.